What is going on, you guys? Garrett Fankhauser here. In this training, I am going to cover something so freaking important that I had to do this second training for you guys today. This is something that I see happen to a lot of you guys, and I know how important it is because I have made this same mistake. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig in. This mistake is one of the most common that I see in the group speaking to you guys. And as I said before, I made the same one. Okay. So what it is we think that we need to first make things and then second sell things. Okay. This sounds relatively straightforward, right? Like first we need to make things and then we need to sell things. Generally, that's how things work. If we look at some of the larger companies, that's not necessarily how things work, okay? And I'm going to explain to you how that works. Let's use Tesla as an example. I guarantee there's some of you guys in here that probably have a Cybertruck on order, right? You guys probably put down the $100 to pay for a Cybertruck. And actually, let's do this. How many Cybertrucks were pre-ordered? I'm going to grab that and I'm going to actually go to Google and put that in because I'm in Brave and it's probably not going to be a good result. 250,000 Cybertrucks were ordered within a week, right? So this isn't even counting everything. This is from like 2021. Maybe we can find out now. 3 million pre-orders, okay? So let's do this. $100. I know the math, but we'll do this so you guys can see it right here. Times 3 million. Okay? Look at that fucking number. By pre-selling something that has not been made yet, Elon Musk was able to raise capital of $300 million in like 2 years. Okay? 2021, 2022, right? This is fucking crazy. Think about this for your business. Okay? So let's go back. Let's go here. This is the most important factor that you guys are leaving out. You guys are leaving out lead time. You are under the impression that if you sell something, it needs to be delivered right away. I'm going to show you guys something else. Cheap, fast, good. I might have shared this in the group. I'm pretty sure I shared this on my personal profile. So if you guys aren't friends with me on my personal profile, you might not have seen this. Okay, let's look at this. There's fast, there's cheap, and there's good, okay? You cannot have all three. It does not exist, okay? If it's good and cheap, it's not going to be fast. If it's good and fast, it's not going to be cheap. If it's fast and cheap, it's not going to be good, okay? Good, fast, and cheap is impossible. Think about that. Like, this is a proven concept. You can't have all three, okay? So I want you guys to really focus on this for your business. Lead time, right? If you can do the math and figure out what the lead time is ahead of time, you can properly figure all this out to where you can make this happen in a short amount of time. And what I'm talking about is this. Let's reverse. Let's sell things, then make them, okay? Sell things, then make them. And really where this applies, and the reason that this is in the getting started guide of these guides, is because the earlier that you figure this out with your business, the better. And so let me explain a little bit. I just got off of a Google Meet with one of you guys. And again, this is the mistake that I mentioned earlier that many of you guys make. You guys go and purchase all of this equipment, right? CNC, a lathe, a mill, a laser, all of this stuff, right? Some of you guys are doing like apparel and things like that by yourselves. Cool, whatever. You do whatever you want to do. But you guys need to focus first on getting clients and getting sales before you start going and buying all of this fucking equipment. Because what's going to happen is exactly what happened to me, and that's why I know. And it's exactly what happens to most of you guys. And if this has happened to you, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You go out and you buy all this laser equipment, all these mills and lathes, and spend thousands and thousands of dollars, right? And then what happens is you have no clients, nobody to pay the bills, nobody to pay for your equipment, nobody to keep cash flowing into your business, which is keeping you stuck at your 9 to 5. Okay. So how do we fix this? First of all, stop buying all this shit. Stop buying lasers and all this bullshit. If you need it, you need it. If you can justify the purchase, buy it. If you don't have sales, do not buy equipment first. Okay? That's the number one rule. If you do not have sales, let me write it right here. And we'll do bold, and we'll do, this is probably going to be too big. If you don't have sales, don't buy the equipment yet. Keyword yet. Okay, so let me move this over here. And we'll make this bold. Number one rule right here. Number one rule, and you guys are all breaking it. Like I said, I have two, so it's not your fault. If you don't have the sales to support your business, do not buy the equipment yet. Okay? The key word again, like I said, is yet. You can buy the equipment yet later, but sell the shit. You know, rack up like, hey, I'm going to come out with this product, X, Y, and Z, right? And it's going to look exactly like this. You can maybe even make one. Pay another machine shop to make one for you or whatever, right? A prototype. Or a 3D print a prototype or whatever, right? But have one, right? So you can get the idea of how this is going to work. Sell the item, and then once, let everybody know, hey, this is a pre-sale. We're going to be doing a run on this. And you see this shit all the time. If you don't believe me, go to Aero Precision, right? They're going to pre-sell you next month's like camo pattern Cerakoted guns, right? They're not made yet. They're selling them to you before they're actually made. You guys need to take this concept up. The whole point behind this is so that you can make sure that there is actually sales to support your purchases of the equipment and all of the other shit that's going to go in it. Many of you guys are making all of this stuff first, and it's taking you hours of your time. You're literally wasting your life away making shit that you don't know if you're going to sell. Okay. Same thing with ordering all these guns. Many of you guys, that I'm talking to can't invest in your business to get more sales, but you probably have $20,000 worth of shit sitting next to you, in your house or your shop, or $50,000 worth of, stuff hanging on your walls, right? How long does it take you to sell a rifle? Okay. So focus on selling things first. This is so important. Focus on selling this stuff first. Then go out and buy all the equipment. Okay? I hope this is helpful for you guys. And this one, you guys can probably tell that I have a serious tone, because this is like real shit. This is business. This is real business. This is how you make real money. Sell the shit first. Okay? Go back to my Elon Musk. Right? 3 million. 3 million. The dude has not delivered one. They have not been delivering these things, right? And that's just kind of a piece of shit move on their part. Like, whatever's holding them up, I get COVID happened and all of that. So don't expect to do that. Don't take people's money and not deliver. But sell the shit before you buy all of this equipment. Do the math, though. I'm going to need this tool. It's going to cost this much. It's going to cost, $500 for freight. It has to be delivered to a business address. Maybe I work out of my home, so I'm going to have to drive. Like, get all of the logistics dialed in so that when you need that equipment, you can go pick it up. But make sure to sell all of the products or the services first before you guys go out and buy all of this shit, okay? I hope this was super powerful for you guys. I will have tons more content coming for you guys, but this one is probably the most important video to date that I have done. Okay? See you guys in the next one.